and today we are tackling bunk windows. Today's a pretty nice warm day for December. It's about 60, so I'm going to go ahead and try to get this done today. So I made my template already, but I didn't record that because I wanted to make sure that the method I was using, was actually going to make sense. But I can kind of show you what I've done, and I'll record when I make the second template, or maybe no, because I think I'm going to reuse the same template, but I can show you what I did. Check this out. So what I've done is cut out a hole for the handle, and then you flip the window upside down and you trace the template. Now I traced it a little big because I wanted to be on the safe side, So I traced it a little bit big, not that much, just a little bit bigger than the actual window itself. And then that way I can, when I cut it, I traced it a little bit smaller. I'm sorry, not a little bit bigger, but a little bit smaller. And that way when I cut it, if I need to trim some more, I have some room to go. So when I, yeah. And then, so now I'm going to quickly show you some of the things that I'm going to use to install the windows today. So here we go. So first, you have some drop cloth, tape measure, blue tape, drill bits. We have a file, so once you cut the hole, you can file down the edges. Sharpie to do your template onto the van. Some clamps if I need it. A straight edge. Vacuum cleaner. Ear muffs, of course. Jigsaw with some of the blue tape on the bottom so it doesn't scratch the van when you're cutting the hole. Some jigsaw bimetal cutting blades. Utility gloves. My drills. I have my impact drill, my regular drill. I have the pry bar, that bar, and this hammer. And these are to take off the support ribs that I'm going to show you guys in a second when you're going to put the window. We have straight edge, utility knife, what I used to cut out the template with. I have some heavy duty shears, which I use these to do the installation, but they also help in trimming off some of the small edges of the template. And that's basically it. Vacuum cleaner, like I said, a ladder if you need it is right there. So let me show you where in the van I'm going to use these tools to take off the rib. Yeah, let me show you. Come on, here we go. So as you all know, the ProMaster comes with these ribs that are installed, and from the outside you can't see where the rib or the support beam is located. So it's somewhere within this area, but let's go inside and see, shall we? All right, here we go. So what I'm thinking is that I'm going to put my window here in this area. So I'm going to take out this support bracket. And if you look closely, the way it's held in place, it has like these little tiny spot welds that are right here. And then this is all just adhesive. Same thing with a little spot weld here and a spot weld there. And then what I'm going to use is the pry bar with the hammer, the chisel with the hammer, and to chisel this loose, chisel that part loose, and then use the pry bar or screwdriver to kind of just pry away the glue and take that off. And I'm going to do that for both sides of the van because my bunk windows are going to be right here, because up here are going to be like upper cabinets here, bunk window here, bed right here, right? Yeah, definitely this is going to be, or maybe I'll raise the bed up just a little bit higher, thinking maybe here, so I can have a little bit more room underneath. I have to see how tall my water tank is going to be to see exactly where I want the bed. I'm thinking I want to put the bed maybe here. But if I put it here and the window's here, it's right in line, I could put the bed right here. which would be with this heavy support, which will make sense. And then I don't have to really like climb into the bed. But I can put the bed here still and still sit on it and still have enough headroom. But that's later on. I'm rambling. There we go. Let's go ahead and take out these support beams. All right, there we go. This one came off pretty good. Some of the glue, but that glue is going to come out when I cut the window. These marks, they shouldn't get in the way when I go to build, because everything is going to go here, support, and then support. This flush window sill, we'll see if this turns into be an issue later on down the road. We'll see if this turns into be an issue. First one was kind of a little bit of a rough coming off. Got a little bit of a scrape right here, but all that is being cut out. It's going to be covered up. I may need to sand this piece down a little later on and sand this piece down just to get it nice and flush, but we'll see. I'll put some primer on that so there's no rust on that. And some Rust-Oleum just to make sure. I have some black Rust-Oleum just to touch that up. All right, time to do the other side. All right, welcome back. Okay, so I went ahead, cleaned off as much as I can. I'm going to spray this once I'm finished cutting the window. Same thing with that side. But what I've done is I've installed my template, and what I've done was I measured, because as we all know, we've seen the videos on YouTube or whatever, you can't use a level, the van is not level, right? Like we all know that. So what I've done from this support beam, I wanted my window 3 inches down. So I placed the top at 3 inches and I measured all the way across. As you can see, right about 3 inches and so on. I measured all the way from every area and it's right about 3 inches. So I measured all the way across, right about 3 inches, put my tape in from this corner here. It's just about a little bit 2 inches and 1/8, which I'm fine with. It's not gonna be exact perfect because you have this glue. Same thing here, it's about 2 inches and 1/8. And I want it a little bit higher just because the bed's gonna be here, so the window can be a little bit higher. So I'm happy with the location from the inside. Now I'm gonna drill, oops, sorry. Now I'm gonna drill 2 small holes using a small drill bit, probably 1/8 or something like that. Drill it, leave the drill bits in place. Take this on the outside, place the template on the outside. Again, make sure it's level. And then I can mark my outline on the outside, and then I can start drilling my pilot holes. All right. Correction. Before I start drilling, I need to do my protection. So I need to put some plastic down to catch all the metal shavings, metal shards, so it doesn't drop into these areas. It doesn't get on the floor, because as we all know, if water gets to it, it starts to rust. No one wants rust in their van. I definitely don't want rust in my van. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep the van for the jigsaw for cutting the hole, and I'll be back once I'm done. Yeah, so I did all my, let me go open it up for you real quick. Here we go. So did all my prep, got my plastic down, have my template up, have my drill with my 1/8 drill bit. Now I'm gonna drill 2 holes. Then I'm gonna take my template, take it outside, put it up, tape it, and then draw up my outline, and then tape off, and then we get to cutting. So, you know, everyone on social media, whatever, on YouTube, whatever, says like this is the scary part. This is the scary part, cutting a hole in the van, because like I really don't want to F this up. And I think I'm overthinking it. I think I've went overboard with the plastic and the taping, but whatever. There goes nothing. Getting ready to cut this in. This is nerve-wracking, man. I'm not even gonna, I can't even lie. This is nerve-wracking. I'm trying my best to get a good shot of this. Put it right there. Yeah. All right. Window is cut. Bird paint on it. Let's go see. Yeah, this one was definitely a learning experience. Woo, cutting that window was not easy, but I learned some valuable lessons on that one. So I think when I do the second one, I have a better idea of what I'm doing, how to do it. I definitely need to redo my template because the template, which I kept it, just sucked. So then I had to drill additional holes in my bracket. As you all know, the CRL Lawrence windows does not come with all the additional holes drilled, so you got to drill some holes. But put some primer on the clean metal. I'm going to top it off with some black enamel. I'm gonna cover with some black enamel. It's still a little tacky, so I'm gonna let that dry some more. Yeah, but I think I can put the window in now. Let me make sure everything is dry. Let's see. Yeah, pretty dry. So I'm gonna take the tape off, and yeah, take the tape off, and here goes nothing, man. I tell you. Ooh, I thought I was gonna get both of them done today. I'm definitely not getting both of them. As you can see, the sun is setting. It's going down. I want to get the window in. My brother's gonna come and help me, kind of hold it from the outside while I screw it in. But for now, I'm just gonna dry fit it. I'm gonna put 1 or 2 screws in just to hold it in place. Clean up, do everything, get all that ready, and then when he gets here, we'll do the final set of screws. Yeah, so I'm gonna put my phone down. My camera, which was recording, the SD card is full, so that stopped recording. I have no idea at what point. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. Now it has been, I've done a window. So first let me say, it's been of a journey trying to record and build. The weather has not been my friend. It's winter time here on the East Coast. It's December, I think it was December 19th now, and it is cold. On top of it being cold, we've had a lot of rain, so it has delayed a lot of my building. I've had the van for about a month now, and the only thing I was able to do was put in this window, and this was the warning sticker that came on the window that I tried to take off that is still stuck there. So I need to figure out a way to get that glue off. If anyone knows a way to get that off, drop me a comment below. Let me know how I can get that off my window. But I got a CRL orange bunk window. I have 2. I've only put 1 in so far, and that's what it looks like. The van has been sitting. I don't know what this stuff is. It seems like, so what happened was, when I put the window in, I started during the daytime, and as you know, if you live on the East Coast, it gets dark at 4:30 in the afternoon during the winter. It sucks. So I put the window in. It was dark by the time I finished, and I thought I had it in there nice and tight, but as we all know, yeah, it wasn't. So let me show you. So right here, there was a space about that much, but I couldn't tell because it was dark. And it rained the next day, and then there was a space up here as well, but I couldn't tell, and it rained and it leaked. So what I did was I came back the next day and tightened everything, as you can see, and then I added some caulking. I mean, it's hard to see it because I did black caulking around just so it can match and blend in with the van. And with my luck, of course, it rained the day after I put the caulking in, and some of the caulking ran down the van. So I don't know how I'm gonna get that off. Again, if anyone have any ideas of how I can get this stuff off, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but I need to figure out a way to get some of this caulking because it kind of ran a little. I mean, it's coming off with my finger. I'm pretty sure if I take it to the car wash, it'll come off. But all right, y'all, I didn't record it, but I got the other bunk window. That's the one I installed in December, and it's been freezing cold ever since. And now we're in March, and I just got the other one installed. So now I got both my bunk windows are in. Oh yeah, now we can proceed. Looking good. Let me show you that from the outside. Hold on. Good, good.